It's game time.
Let's roll for initiative.
Hey, howdy, kids and cadets. Welcome to the FSF Podcast. We are here for the 25th episode of our Star Wars RPG. So we're going to roll some dice tonight. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have some fun. John's going to try to kill us because that's what John does.
It's all in the decisions you make and then what the dice do.
He did that last time.
You know, you keep saying that, but literally every time somebody entered the room tonight, you grin from ear to ear, and you only do that when you have something heinous and devious planned
Maybe he was
for our
just
demise.
his friends.
Yeah.
No. It's because I have devious things planned.
I was trying to give the benefit of the doubt.
He has heinous and devious things planned for his friends. That's
Yes.
why he was smiling so big.
Friends.
It's great. So great.
Yes,
You just want to hurt our imaginary friends.
they're just,
He gets it.
you know, what's better than friends? Friends you can explode. So,
I need that on a t-shirt.
I know a guy.
Well,
we might be able.
Yeah, we know a guy.
He made me this lovely.
Exactly. So again, welcome to the FSF Podcast. We're excited to have everybody here tonight. Want to remind everybody just very quickly, we're going to try and get into this as quickly as possible tonight, that our show is only made possible by the support of our show partners. And we're so very happy to work with the guys that you're seeing on screen there, because if it weren't for them, well, the lights wouldn't stay on. So we're thankful to Storylines. We're thankful to TCTs, where fandom meets fashion. Level Up Sabers, Master Allen, because their lightsabers are, in fact, better than a stick. And Monkey Cult Coffee, because if you're not going to drink booze, you might as well drink some coffee. And this is booze mixed with coffee, and by golly, it's delightful.
And
Yay, Kef.
you.
And what? I'm sorry?
And viewers like you. Thank you.
And viewers like you, exactly. And most importantly, viewers like you. So, but we do have a couple quick, cool things that we want to make sure that you guys know about. Now, if you go to our website, www.fsfpopcast.com, and go to the contact page, you'll have an opportunity to sign yourself up for a giveaway, which will be completed on June 28th at 5 p.m. And on June 28th, 5 p.m., we'll go live and we'll announce who wins a copy of this fine movie right here. This is the Bob Marley One Love autobiography, or the biopic, I guess it should be called. But yeah, so it's kind of exciting. So you'll have the opportunity to bring home Bob Marley One Love, now on 4K disc and digital, where we celebrate the life and music of an icon who inspired generations through his message of love, peace, and unity. By the film critics are calling the perfect movie at the perfect time, and get over 50 minutes of behind-the-scenes footage and deleted scenes available at participating retailers. One Love, the Bob Marley movie, 4K disc and digital today, rated PG-13 from Paramount Pictures. And so we have 5 copies of that to give away on June 28th, and that is a hard copy. That is not a digital copy. It has a digital copy with it, but you'll have the hard copy, and we will send you the physical copy of that if your name is selected from the drawing. And then also, if you don't win the Bob Marley movie, maybe you can win this, and this is called Shadowland. Shadowland is a movie where he's haunted by nightmares of an assassination. A former president uncovers a conspiracy to discredit his legitimacy. Together with his advisor, they race to expose the truth, avert a global crisis, and vindicate his presidency. Starring Jon Voight, Shadowland is available to buy on digital now, rated R, from Republic Pictures. And we'll have a few copies of that to give away as well. So, again, go to fsfpopcast.com and hit the contact tab and sign up. If you sign up, you have an opportunity to be drawn, not only for this, but for future events as well. So you'll have opportunity to be in the drawing automatically for the next email giveaways. So, John's been typing.
More
Daka.
More chopper. We're gonna die.
We're gonna die tonight. Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull.
Wrong game, I know, but
I don't care. It scares me anyway. Okay. So, I guess while we're all doing that, we can getting ready for what's upcoming, we can change our underwear while this plays. And now that we all have fresh, dry pantaloons on, John, take us to our death.
Not
So-
wearing my brown pants.
I was
way
by
we're gonna do
default.
this is your ship acts as one, and then the other ships will act in their little groups. So, Sam looks excited. Sam, since you were piloting, I need you to roll for initiative.
Just off the. Okay, all right. Woo! All right. I know. Tim warned me to change my pants, but I need to do it again. 29.
29. Woohoo!
I have a plus 13.
Nice.
At what point do we just stop wearing pants?
When you were Wookiees,
Wait.
Edna. When you
Wait, you guys wearing pants?
You're the only one who's
Oh, my goodness.
outside, dude. You have neighbors.
it's
Yeah,
not offensive.
but I'm only visible from here up camera, so you know.
I mean, hey, that's all you need.
Um,
All right. So, Manat Calling gets to go first.
Beat me to it.
go first. They rolled better than 29.
No,
They're all-
you guys get to go first.
Okay, good.
So, wherever you are in the ship, if you're trying to do repairs, fire your cannons, fly the ship.
Okay, so to get the picture here, I'm flying this thing. We're going as quick as possible. We have dived into some canyons. We're being chased by a Star Destroyer and presumably a metric or Imperial buttload of TIE fighters.
I believe it's multiple Star Destroyers.
Yeah, but how many are there?
Yeah. I'm doing everything I can to repair the shield. That's
Okay.
my main goal.
So for every mechanics check, each time you take a turn, you can make a mechanics check. If you get 20 or higher, you restore 5 shields.
It's a big deal. If you do it 25 times, you heal 1 turbo laser array.
Tim, stop trying to blind me.
All of a sudden, the sun came over the hill, and it's just like I was not planning. I did not plan for this.
You had the Moses filter on for a minute there.
All right. Well, so
And the Lord God hath said,
John,
John, don't kill us.
I'm sorry, what was that, Sam?
How closely are we being followed?
I mean, the Star Destroyer is obviously losing ground. We established last time that you guys are significantly faster. However, the TIEs are gaining on you.
Okay. Well, and then presumably this planet has some sort of cool canyons or maybe
Yes.
giant trees or something.
Lots of canyons.
Okay.
Primarily
Cool.
rock ring, got some outcroppings, some small to large mountains.
Okay. Well, I'm going to find some likely looking outcroppings and ask Edna to help me chart a course as I try to whip some of these TIE fighters into each other as I take tight turns in this thing. I'm not taking too tight of turns, but I'm taking them fast.
Right.
Edna does still have the Star Destroyer on hold, but is also at the computer spaces.
Okay.
You're kazooing while you're typing in navigational coordinates.
Yes.
she used her one kazoo turn early tonight.
I make my own rules and I do what I want.
Okay.
This is also true. Okay.
You want a piloting roll, presumably?
Yes, please.
You got it.
Would you also like a mechanics check to hopefully? What if I just nat 20 and we get all the shields back in one shot?
Yeah, I nat 20 as well, so that's a 38. I think we've got this in the bag, you guys.
I'll give you 10 shields back for that one.
Hey.
25 for use computer to help with.
Well,
Am I shooting
was
anything yet?
Okay.
it wasn't a nat 20, but it was a 28 for mechanics.
All right. All right. So you are finding some more reliable cover to the northeast. And Ted, since you're sitting back there,
Yeah.
and now I can see your face, there are some ties coming into view. They're pretty much within range.
Sweet. I'm shooting them.
Okay. Go for it.
Let's see. That is 26.
A 26 will definitely hit. Yes. Go ahead.
Nice.
Damage on that cannon is, what was it?
Oh, I don't
40
remember.
or 5d10.
That's a lot.
What is it again? I'm sorry.
Trying to remember. I don't have the sheet in front of me.
How many TIE fighters are there?
A lot.
Yeah, because I don't remember what the damage on the cannons was.
Stand by. I will acquire that for you.
I'm
Um,
fairly sure the
how many
number of
times
pies behind us
you can finish
are
your-
the entirety of a Star Destroyer.
Or for
Senior
the.
Bay.
Right. Yeah, so there's a full squadron of 12 chasing you.
Woo!
Oh,
Excellent.
I thought they let all of them out after us. One squadron's not nearly as terrifying. It's still a lot, but
We're flying the fast ship, not the one with all the fighters, right? So
Right.
That is the
Manon calling, correct?
yeah, the Pocket Aces has the
It has the
Fighters.
point defense upgrade on its regular weapons. So let's pull up a CR90. I grabbed extra things just for this exact thing. This exact situation. Planned for it. Okay, you got a +10 to hit. It does 5d10 times 5. And
All right.
because that's the point defense upgrade, you don't take a -10. So
So
All right.
5d10 times 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So 8,
Right off.
14.
300 damage. It's
I mean,
I don't know how much a TIE fighter has, but it's a lot.
28.
uh,
All right, 35 times 5.
35 times 5. 155.
Yeah,
And
I did that.
heads up for the headphone users, the train is coming.
so
Okay.
me.
I hear
Yep.
that train.
Only me.
It's rolling.
Oh, Tim's got his-
rolling.
But
So as we know,
I got my AirPods.
TIE fighters do not have shields.
Woo!
They do have a damage reduction of 10, but they have all of 60 hit points.
Woohoo!
So there is nothing left of that.
Right. And in fact, as it explodes, it takes out one next to it. So we're down to 10 in that spot.
Hey,
Double kill.
Rolling.
All right.
I
that's
half expecting the
since
the bolt
I
just
don't
go
know when.
straight through the cockpit and just have like a hole directly through the middle.
What else you want me to shoot, boss?
I'll try to
The guns is hot.
If I remember right, the reflex defense on your ship was around 16, right?
Unless we get to add something to it, yeah.
All right.
I have my stupid card.
So that being the case, a 10 would be a wide miss,
Yeah, because I'm
Like-
awesome.
right? Because you're doing all that awesome piloting, and then you guys got all the good rolls before the game, right?
No.
I certainly hope not.
No, their dice are hot. They're ready to go.
Was the reflex defense 16?
16, yes.
Okay. All right. So the ties just barely miss, but you notice a proton missile fly past the front of your ship as well, from a higher angle.
Wait a minute, who's hot firing that thing? That's no TIE fighter.
That's no moon. It's a space station.
All
Is
right,
the
so we're back
destroyer,
around.
like up above us, still shooting at us.
Mhm.
Yeah, there was a proton torpedo.
Oh.
Zooped. I don't think it's the Star Destroyer.
Is it a Star Destroyer shooting at us from above?
Yes.
Lovely.
Oh, wow.
Great. As it says in the byline right there, we are so Roger.
But we're back around to you guys. So, yeah, you have to the northeast, you have some outcroppings that might make really good cover. Does involve some maneuvers, so I don't know how you want to go about that.
I'm gonna
Very-
cut
very
in
careful.
tight. I think Ted's on the top gun, so I'm going to do a right turn and then a shimmy turn, and so he has a nice triple shot lined up, and try to get one of these outcroppings to block us from the Star Destroyer. And hopefully I can set up for that since I got a 38 on my previous piloting roll and a 33 on this one.
Okay. So, Ted, when you take your shot, you can add 2 to it, to your attack roll.
Okay.
Boom.
Do we have like a little transponder rocket?
27.
27 is definitely going to hit.
Scurvy, do what you feel is right, but I am like stapled to this control yoke right now.
No, I'm just thinking like if we can launch like effectively our signal in another direction. That way, if they lose visual of us, they can think we're going another way and just keep going. Do we have anything like that on the ship?
I got a 4-pack of proton torpedoes lined up in the front behind a breakaway panel.
Great.
All right, it did 32 in damage, so times 5 is 160 plus 2 be 170 because it has to be multiplied by 5. So
Yep. So we're going to take 2 more of those guys out.
Good shooting.
I'm just gonna fix the shield.
Give me that mechanics roll. You
Yeah,
can tell. I'm
That's
just.
a 30.
Yep. You get another 5. Edna.
So can I somehow take the signal of the ship and put it on a proton torpedo? Because I like Scurvy's idea.
Yeah, you can start working on that. Let's say it's yeah, that'd be
I would
a
think use computer, wouldn't it? Because you have
Yeah,
to
use
sync.
because you have to like download the code onto like a
Right.
drive and then figure out where to plug it in. Yeah, so use computer.
Oh, sweet. That would be an 18. That's not the best, but
That was your roll or your total.
my total.
Yeah.
Not the best.
All right. Any other actions?
Trying to multitask with the whole still keeping them on hold and playing the kazoo thing. It's getting a little confusing.
You're just having fun with that.
Wouldn't you have fun with a giant kazoo? Seriously, it's a giant kazoo.
Oh, there's also that.
All right.
Just
So
imagine the kazoo being the ancestral instrument of the Wookiees. Passed down the
now you
family
know.
lines.
now you know. Yep.
So shall it be said. Now it is written. It's officially canon.
I mean, there's nothing saying anything against it.
All right. So one of the ties does get off a lucky shot. As you're banking, just before you pass cover, take 36 damage to the ship.
All right, our damage reduction is
15.
so we've recovered 15 and we just lost 15 more. Or how much damage did you do?
Oh, what did I say there?
15.
No, 30.
30.
32. Right.
32.
That actually cracks into the hull by 17.
Yeah, I only popped up the shields by like 15 because I did 5 last time, then 10 this
Yeah.
time.
Yep, no problem. Keep it up. You're doing great.
So there
Kirby's
is
just in like the cargo hold, just like stop blowing holes in my ship.
It's a minor hull.
It's still a hole.
Also, your ship.
Mine.
What do you even own? How do you even own things?
I don't know if you've caught on to this, but everything we do here, Scurvy's like, mine, all mine. He's like the seagulls from
Finding
Finding Nemo.
I was
Mine, mine,
Is that what the bird on
mine,
his shoulder
mine.
is? It's a seagull?
Yes.
It is now.
With a pre-recorded message of mine, mine, mine.
It's whenever something good happens, Scurvy is responsible. Whenever something bad happens, it's our problem.
Okay, the good news is your ship has a damage threshold of 138.
Yeah.
So as long as I don't do that to you in a round, you're okay.
I
Yeah.
don't like that you had to say that.
I'm just
A
saying.
little disconcerting.
Because then we start taking difficult tracks. But
Mm-hmm.
Keep pinging
That's
us for
some-
exactly 139 each turn.
And a 7. That's definitely going to miss. Okay. So are you continuing with your plan?
of dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge, and trying to get these ties off our trail and find a spot. I mean, I need someone to chart us a spot. But if we're doing the transponder thing, I don't know if that'll fool the Star Destroyer or the TIE fighters, but it might work. Let's find out.
Well, we're probably
I
going
mean-
to do a double jump to get away from him.
Yeah,
But we-
so long as
oh,
we
yeah.
break visual, like the transponder rocket might do something.
I mean, especially if we shoot it at them.
Yeah,
but,
shoot backward.
But they're not like the TIE fighters see us, and the Star Destroyer. I don't know. Maybe we can
That's-
fling a sticky grenade and slam it on one of the TIE fighters. But that's my best.
Is it our turn now?
Yes.
Okay.
So as we're flying along here, is there anything like a cave system or a slot canyon that I can flip it on its side and slide through to try to really mess with these TIE fighters as well as like block line of sight?
Yeah, there are a couple of slot canyons coming up that you can maneuver through.
Did somebody
Let's pick a very, very dangerous one. Scurvy, would you do the honor of bringing our shields back up to non-zero real fast?
Where are the collision rules?
What are the collision rules?
Look, don't look it up until I fail.
I like to imagine you're already halfway through the maneuver and you're just like, hang on a minute, activates the intercom. Hey, Scurvy,
Scurvy.
buddy, friend.
Remember the ship that's yours?
Hey, that's a nat 20.
Yay!
Totaling 34. We're gonna live.
All
I
right,
know.
10 shields back again.
All right.
Woohoo.
So now I'm gonna power slide into one of these slot canyons, try to get the TIE fighters to all crump up into each other because they're full of noobs, and break line of sight. Let's do it.
I'm sorry, but the robot woohoo got me tonight.
Yep.
Oh,
Is there any way?
I need that audio clip to make my text message tone on my phone.
We'll
Not
pull
that
that later.
we're on, but
I know a couple guys who can pull that for you. That won't
How
be a
does
problem.
how does using the Force work? How many can I use?
you're level 11, right?
I find that if you go like this and just close your eyes and move your couple fingers at a time,
Oh, Timmy.
Sorry,
usually at
can't-
grocery stores it's the best.
Page 92.
is there what's the rule? Because I rolled a
Yeah, you get 2d6 to add to your roll.
2d6.
I think Destiny Point also can stack on top of that.
Yes.
Do we have any
Just
destiny?
in case it's still not enough.
Everybody should have a couple.
I only have one.
Well,
so-
Destiny Point we only get one of, but Force Points it's by level.
We only get one destiny point ever, or per session, or what?
Per session.
When you, yeah,
Okay. And that's another d6.
That's a totally different mechanic.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to remember how to use those because I've only ever used one force point ever. I think.
And you're still alive because of it.
All right. Well, that's only a 28. So
28 pilot check.
yeah.
I
Okay.
have a feeling my shields are going to get ripped off immediately.
Can I shoot something?
everybody thinks skinny thoughts.
I mean,
I turned it outside, so think short thoughts. Short thoughts.
This one works, okay? Because you're not to the scary part of the canyon yet. This one's
Great. I'm tall and chubby. I can't think short or skinny. We're screwed.
But hopefully some of the TIE fighters do one of the like woodly woodly boop and boop into each other.
It's not like they're known to fit into like canyon type structures, like the Death Star run.
Yeah, but they
Not
only
like they can sit two by the side.
the only way for them to get promotions is to get kills. So they're hungry, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There's
My-
the pilots.
I'm racing with them now.
Explodes.
I think I may have to download the woodly woodly boop, but yeah.
And I should grab some little TIE fighters and be like, it's just like this. I have all the models for this. I could be zooming them around in front of the camera for you.
I've got a couple back here too. So there are 3 chasing you into the canyon. First one got a 4. So he like slams into the outcropping just outside. The other 2, first one to go in, apparently there was some ventilation coming off the back of your ship. He slams into a wall, but the 3rd one is still on you.
That's all right. Ted, you're up.
Okay, so wait.
Woohoo!
We had 10 behind. We had 12. We killed 2.
Then you killed 2 more.
So we're down to 8 of them following us now?
Only
No,
2
you're
in
done.
the canyon.
Okay, we're down to 6 of them.
I'm keeping
And
track.
we just lost
Okay.
2. So
Yeah, so we're down. No, we're down to.
There's
are we
Hang
down to
on,
4 in
math.
total?
math. There's 7 left. But
Technically, this is our first match.
only 3 of them followed us. 2 of them failed to follow us. 1 of them is still following us. The other 5 have broken off and are somewhere else.
Okay.
By my calculations.
Okay.
Can we check the scanner
Okay.
so they're like directly above us, outside of the canyon?
It's actually out
Can
the
I-
left window now, and I think the left airlock did get shot off. So go nuts.
All we really have to do at this
I'll
point,
pop my head out the airlock then. No.
right? If it's the left window, are we not looking up to see if they're out there?
Yeah, that left is up. I
Essentially.
put this thing on its side because it's a little bit smaller.
All right. Am I shooting them?
You can if you like.
Good, because I just rolled 29.
Oh.
Boom, 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 boom.
All right, roll damage. Get all 1s. Get all 1s. He's alive.
Is that true?
I mean, the TIE fighter.
Technically, yeah. 5d10
We-
times 5. That's only 25, and they have damage reduction 10. So,
Yeah.
and 30 hit points.
Right.
60.
So if you roll all 2s, they die.
Pretty much.
But
That's a 33 times 5. So 165.
65. Yeah, you just smoke this thing. Fireball, wings go flying in different directions. Right down the middle. Nicely done.
Wow. Thank you, Thur.
woo!
So now the one that was following us in the canyon is gone.
Correct.
So now none of them are following us anymore, but there might be some more. There might be some more up above, and we're going to need to find some way to lose them in these tunnels. So,
Mm-hmm.
or find tunnels to lose them in.
So now that we're in the canyon, though, can we fire the proton torpedo backward with our transponder Cody thingy on it, so that they think that we turned around in the canyon?
Potentially.
You could just drop it and make it look like we landed.
Ooh.
I was thinking
Okay,
doing
let's.
like 2, 1 continuing, 1 stopping, and we're moving, so they got to figure out which of the 3 they're tracking.
But
At
then they
best,
know we're
it's-
tracking.
But at best, we lose them. At worst, we lose half of them.
Okay, so with us currently flying sideways, which way can we shoot a proton torpedo?
Very carefully.
Could we
Um,
shoot it up out of the canyon?
I don't remember how those cannons are configured for you there, Sam. Did you have it on a swivel or?
The proton torpedoes? No, they're in a spinal tube pointed out the front to surprise someone. So why don't we just shoot it down so that it looks like we landed? Because if they're following our transponder or some sort of transmitter instead of us, then it works much better if they can't see it. So if we shoot it up out of the canyon, they can see that it's just a little torpedo and not a whole blockade runner.
Mm.
So now that we don't have any eyes on us, this is the perfect time to just drop it. And make
Drop
it look
one.
like
Okay.
that.
So
And also, like, rip out our actual transponders so they can't track us at all.
Okay, that's going to be a
I mean,
mechanic.
Yeah, like fully turn it off, because if they suddenly find another ship moving in that same direction, they're going to be a little suspicious.
Do we have
You
stealth
fire
mode?
the signal, I'll turn it off. Because our pilot is currently piloting, so we don't crash into a wall.
Okay, so to just drop the transponder code. I mean, I already did the computer used to get it. Or should I like drop it on a frag grenade and then just like have it explode so they think that our ship is dead?
Sure. Don't waste a torpedo. We have a whole box of grenades. It'll be fine.
Boxes of grenades.
Yeah. Well, there's one that's already opened by the door. The other one's sealed.
Also, I just rolled another natural 20.
So did I.
It's literally right there. I can point the camera at it if you want.
I trust you. I trust you.
This
I
brown ship.
rolled it and I'm like, this is hopeless. We're gonna die. Rolled and it just.
You guys are rolling for distraction, and I'm rolling to find a spot to.
Yeah.
Gosh, I need like some place to hide this thing.
Yeah.
That's gonna be on you because me and Edna are like tag teaming, timing it as best we can to fire it off and shut off ours, so it looks like we just landed.
Cool beans.
Edna was able to locate a small cave system nearby that might serve your purposes there.
Cool. I'm gonna power slide into it, just like when I'm driving my swoop bike with the trailer on it.
Yeah.
Kick the e-brake on and power the engines out, and then do
boys.
So anyway, hold on to your bolts and your assorted gender parts. Here we go.
All right.
Take it.
That's the noise the ship makes as we're parking.
Those are the engines screaming at the maneuver you're attempting.
Yep, that is exactly the point. I got a 31 to power slide into a cave system in a blockade runner.
It's also, everyone else is seated, buckled in. Scurvy is literally gripping the ground as hard as possible with their magnetic feet, trying not to get thrown across the ship.
Well, because he's
They're like arms flailing and their legs are barely hanging on.
The table made of raw is gonna fly off of its mounting and just squash you up against the wall.
No, that's bolted down. Plus, that's in the kitchen. I'm in the engine bay.
No, it's flying the whole way, and it's gonna be
It's
slapping the
tumbling
wall in
to the
the same
halls.
position that Rawl is in, right next to it.
Two characters ended the same way.
Well, I mean, it didn't have to happen if I'd rolled a 32, but I only rolled a 31. So
Oh, great. I'll blame you for my death.
it'll be we have backups.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, as you get in there, I mean, are you going to power everything off then as well?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Does that include scurvy? Do we power scurvy down?
Maybe. Depends on if they
I
send
have-
the bombers after us.
I have like shielding so that people can't detect like power source. I look more like a AAA battery than a droid. It's like when you have a stealth bomber and they have like the radar ping of a bee.
Mm-hmm. So you know
Why
how
am
you
I
guys
envisioning you like Jim Carrey and the movie Cable Guy? Silence. Lambs.
What?
He's got a
I don't
human skin draped. Got his skin just draped over him. They can't detect me.
No, I'm the dude who tried to rob a bank by covering themselves in lemon juice.
Yeah, well, you know, you can't be seen that
Anyway.
way.
So you know how you guys been rolling all these 19s and 20s all night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they
So
roll
that's
like
what, no, it better be a 1.
It's a 1.
Yeah. We're gonna live for like
There-
at least 10 more minutes.
One of the sensor operators rolled a 1 to try to figure out where you guys are. So
He's my favorite.
I'm going to have to name him.
Why?
Daryl. He's got another brother named Daryl too.
Under Lieutenant.
Depends on who is. If his captain is Thrawn or something, he's going to be like, difference between error and a mistake doesn't matter. Don't roll ones.
Oh, so
Can
much
you
fun.
imagine just like holding up a D20 with the one facing up to Darth Vader? I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I find your lack of criticals disturbing.
Well, they did have a critical. It was a failure, but a critical.
Yeah, that was definitely critical.
I feel your lack of double-digit rolls disturbing.
Yeah, if I could roll above a 10 tonight, that'd be great.
Or not. Let's not.
No, it won't. Just don't.
No. So far, I'm really enjoying this. You just keep it up.
Can we
All right,
petition
so-
that you only roll like a D6 when doing anything?
Love that idea.
Hey, Kathleen, can I borrow your D100?
No.
Well, hold up there, buddy. You're going the wrong way on this.
I might give you a D12.
Okay, so you have safely landed in this cave. Now what are you doing?
Well, let's power everything down, and I guess we've attempted to have disappeared off their scopes. I'm gonna set the proton torpedoes in the front for a manual pull, so I can just pull this lever and it'll fire 4 proton torpedoes straight ahead. And gosh, they probably will find our little cave here, but sorry, someone's at the front door.
That was the power shutting down.
There we
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, let's power it down and then see if they come any closer.
go. Okay. So this is not Pocket Aces. This doesn't have your fighter squadron. Does it have anything else?
No.
This is just for cargo and troop transport?
Yeah, troop
Yeah.
transport.
Did we move the hot tub in here, or is that still the ill-gotten gains?
It's still on the ill-gotten gains. Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
We also have whatever cargo we were bringing to Ryloth. I don't remember exactly what it was. I don't even know if we knew what it was, but we have
Wasn't
it.
it
was
something
explosives.
explodey? It was something exploding.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, it was.
Get shot more.
It was the material for the
The not plutonium?
I thought that was fuel. No, it's warhead
No.
material.
yeah, it was the material for warheads.
Does that put off like a significant signal? Like by itself?
I mean, probably, but I would imagine if you're transporting it, you would also want it contained.
I'm just wondering because like we could just drop
I
it
mean-
off here and send instructions. So we're sorry, your package
Yeah.
could not be delivered. We left it in this crazy canyon on the other side of the planet.
Sorry, no one
Yeah.
was available for signature.
If anything, the radiation might block some of our signal. You meatbags will need to put on some hazmat suits, but I can crack a container open.
No. Let's
They
not
can't
do
detect
that.
our ship if we just look like a giant radioactive blob.
Well, then it's a
Well, we still have
micro-
we have our loading cart, right?
Yeah, we always have a loading cart. Should we turn a loading cart on? I mean, so here's the game plan. Either we could leave it here and say, sorry, your package could not be delivered, and move on to our next destination. Or now that we've given them the slip for a little bit, we can take a run for it and do something to get out of here to get to where our destination is. I wonder, looking at the downloaded map of Ryloth, how far we are from our destination.
I would think that we lay low for, half a rotation at least, and make sure that make repairs, make sure that nobody is in fact searching for us, that there's no search patterns above. Knowing with Farmer Ted having been, in the military, he would know that they're going to continue search patterns, looking even though they're not showing up on the map, and that they had a critical failure on their roll and they couldn't be found. they're going to continue to search. So I would think laying low for a little bit would be the prime objective right now, making any repairs that we can, and then once the coast is clear, then make our way out and personally deliver it. I don't think dropping it off is a good start.
Yeah, I agree. I'd prefer to meet up with these guys. Ryloth is famous for its rebels.
Right.
So,
It's also, I would recommend we go complete radio silent
Yeah.
for at least until we can get the hull patched and I'd say half shields. Because we don't want to call the rebel cell and then have whoever's on that Star Destroyer go, hey, we found them. Because we picked up their call.
oh yeah, no, we have a location to go to safely, so we'll just make that happen. All right, well that sounds like a good plan. Let's start on recycling the shields and patching the hull. But I'm gonna, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll work on that and hope that we don't get surrounded. I mean, how deep in this cave are we before I could bring it to a halt? When
I mean, probably 2 full lengths.
Okay.
Okay, so our nose isn't sticking out. Got it.
Right.
Right. So we should be well shielded from any sight lines and
Hopefully from
So-
continuing
How about-
bombardment if they're trying to shake us out.
How about this? Do we have mud jumpers on board? Do we have
Yeah.
goons?
Of course
Okay.
you got goons. There's always hired goons.
Goons! Grab these rocket launchers. If anyone comes in through the front, rocket launcher them. Ted and Edna, check out the cave system. Scurvy and me, fix the ship.
Nothing. Nobody saw that.
John's like, I thought they could use this monster model from D&D.
I would recommend we wait like an hour or so before we power anything on to do repairs.
We can do some repairs while not powered on. That part is definitely needing some hammering back into place.
Just get a sledgehammer and start whacking the hull back into place.
Yeah.
whack-a-mole.
That part is it's supposed to be like this, and it's like this. It needs to be this.
I mean,
Udex just comes back with a plunger, sticks it on the dent.
it'll buff right out.
Yeah. I'll buff right out.
Okay, yeah. All right, so who's going out to investigate the cave?
Ted and Edna.
Tedna.
Strong ones.
That's exactly how I wrote it in my notes. Was Tedna.
Wait, you're still taking notes?
Yes, I'm still taking notes. 25 sessions in, John Loss.
Wow. All right.
Rude.
Huh?
Rude. You never pay any attention to me.
All right.
I'm sorry, were you talking?
He used to like me.
I still do. All right. So you guys exit the ship. Are you fully armed and armored?
Yeah.
Okay.
As
We
armored
don't know. I'm in full Mando gear. I don't know what's out there.
Fair enough. Edna? Just as your normal Wookiee self?
That is my armor.
The floof is so thick. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why it
And-
always smells like burnt hair.
And
Throw the
Scurvy,
plaster bolt plants.
you guys are still aboard the ship?
We're fixing whatever we can.
Yep. We got the plunger. We got the buffer. We got the hammer.
Got the science
I like to imagine wherever the big hole in the ship is, I fabricated a big metal band-aid that I'm welding onto the hull.
All right.
And I'm hand cranking the capacitor to recharge the shields once we're ready to pull power again.
Okay. So Ted,
One of those emergency lamps. It's like, hang on.
Yes.
Ted, I'm gonna need perception rolls,
Womp womp.
and you're going further into the cave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just to make sure we know what's around us.
And does Edna have like night vision goggles on then, or?
Well, I do because of the mask.
Well, yeah.
Do Do I need that?
Let's see. My perception sucks. 22 for perception in total.
22. Okay.
I mean, Edna, you can have a flashlight if you want. We have some flashlights that even aren't nuclear powered.
That would be a 25.
Okay.
And yes, I have some sort of flashlight or something.
Okay.
Headlamp. I'm a Wookiee wearing a headlamp. After I'd been playing Kazoo.
Okay.
How much closer can I get to being a giant furry walking minion?
All right. So, well, most of the rocks are.
The ancestral headlamp and the ancestral kazoo.
It's a battle weapon. It strikes fear in our enemies.
Like the equivalent of the bagpipes for the Wookiees.
She walks into the battle.
That's 2.
Actually, technically, I think that's 3.
I know.
It's like 5.
It's like
We're at,
5, if we're being honest.
Why not?
Anyway, so as you guys are walking along, you get about 200 yards back, and most of the rock is, since you're using a flashlight, it's this kind of dull brown with a little bit of gray mixed in. But you see these boulders off to one side they're kind of reddish orange,
Is it a nice boulder?
and they don't really look like stone. They look more like what's that word that I learned earlier in the campaign? Chitin.
Oh, fun.
Kind of chitins.
But Edna, to answer your question, I think it's more gabbro than nice.
Are they giant spider eggs?
Anyway, good luck getting eaten by a Gundark.
Ted, I'm not
aren't kindness.
my sleeve.
Not every time. That doesn't mean not this time.
Remember, no weapons, no lasers. Lightsabers are fine though.
I don't like this roll.
You'll be fine. You have a lightsaber. You have a strength score. You have armor. You have Edna.
I also have a flamethrower.
That is
Flamethrowers
also
are
true.
allowed, but rock beats flame.
Unless it melts. But I mean, that's probably what the lightsaber's for.
We're playing rock, paper, scissors in a cavern with potentially giant spiders. This is fun.
Yeah, paper doesn't exist in Star Wars. Remember?
When does the
Well,
lizard
they're
spot?
chitinous little, like, spheres, right? So they're more like isopods.
No. They're like car-sized.
Yeah. Chitinous, car-sized isopods. They're chill. Ever have a problem with a pill bug? Come on.
Roly-polies are pretty cool.
Maybe it'll be friendly.
All right. So while we're doing that,
Famous last
Sturdy,
words.
go ahead and make some repair rolls for me.
Repair rolls.
However you're doing mechanics, computer use.
29
29?
for
Okay.
mechanic. 29.
Same roll for both. Because I get to use mechanics. 24.
Okay. Yeah, so you're succeeding at your current repairs. And how quiet are you, Tedna, trying to be?
Very.
Mm-hmm. As stealthy as a Wookiee can be.
Okay.
Like a mouse.
That being said, about 100 feet away, we are literally sitting there going whack, whack, whack against the hull. So,
If
All right.
counts, I rolled a 22 on my stealth. Which is great when you think that I only have a +3.
Okay. Ted?
well, I
Oh,
actually,
great. Now I got to roll for stealth.
I'm
Way to
asking
go.
you to. You don't have to.
In your Mando armor.
Okay, good.
Ting, 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 ting.
I mean, you can always just hold still.
Well, okay. A 24 in my stealth.
24. Okay.
Be that way, you have to show them off.
No, I'm sorry. No, I did that wrong. 21.
Okay,
21.
good. I'm still better than you.
So
I'm so angry about it for a minute.
Not jealous. Jealous.
You realize that as you're being as quiet as you can't hear Ted, the wall of metal moving next to you. But you can hear your own fur swooshing in the breeze.
Nuh-uh, because his score was lower than mine, so...
Okay. Yeah.
Such a grown-up.
One of the boulders starts to move.
No!
And
that's when Ted's armor became the UPS armor.
let's see here.
That's not hydraulic fluid leaking from your armor, is it?
Yeah, this is going to be really small. Let's see.
Ted have ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly.
Our
And-
wonderful clone trooper was just guy dropped ice cream right
Yeah.
before the newest combat encounter.
When
No.
I was off with the tiny barbarian. Gotcha.
So, and you see emerging from this pile one of these guys.
Ah,
Ah, he's just a
Oh,
little
sweet.
guy.
Sweet baby.
sorry, nothing popped up for a second, and then it full on jump scared.
Yeah.
It was like blank screen.
What is that thing?
It's called a gut cur.
Alright.
So,
Oh, a gut car.
yeah.
Can I gut it?
Clearly,
And
it's vegan.
does not seem happy to see you. So it emits some sort of roar, shriek type noise, and starts to charge.
Wookiees scream at it. Assert dominance.
Exactly! And
Out
that's
comes the
going to
ancestral
crazy.
kazoo.
Out comes the ancestral kazoo. Yes. So you two to roll for initiative.
Of course.
Do I rage before I do initiative or after?
After.
Okay. I'm just checking. Oh, boy.
Yes.
It's a number.
29.
Higher or lower than that?
Lower.
How much lower? Do the reverse math.
One.
Half.
Half of 29. It's 14 and a half.
And a little lower.
14?
A little
13?
lower. A little lower.
10?
Higher.
Just give me the number.
12.
Okay. So Ted, you're up first.
My
Okay.
initiative score is so bad.
So I am not supposed to be using my heavy blaster, right?
Right.
Well, we'd rather not be found out.
Unless you want the Imperial.
You end up cooking a rock bug, you know.
All right. I'm going to use the Saber of Lightness.
Okay.
With a 28 for attack.
That's going to hit.
All right. I
What
gotta
kind of
roll
cut is this? Is it slash across? Are you stabbing it?
a full-on baseball swing, just going for the upper decks.
Okay.
Not like a super trained, lightsaber user. I just have ability to use it. So
Right.
Just straight up baseball swing.
15 in damage.
15.
Yep. Yeah, it's a 2d8. I rolled a 7 and an 8.
Did you remember to add your strength modifier?
No, I did not.
And half your character level?
I definitely didn't do that. So 15 plus 5. And where's my strength modifier? Hello, strength modifier.
You're
Yoo-hoo.
doing
I
that.
love you talking to your character sheet.
Where's my strength modifier?
What's your strength score?
What's my strength score?
Should be on the first page at the top on the left-hand side.
Why am I not? Modifier. So 1. There we go. All right. So 15 plus 5 plus, so 21.
21.
Wait, what's your strength score?
13 with a modifier of 1.
You only have a 13?
That's what John told me.
I got an 8. You're the one with good stats, Scurvy.
Okay.
Have literally no defenses.
Foods.
You're not native to the planet, so no. All right. So, Ted, you doing any other actions? I mean, you drew your weapon, made an attack. Are you going to make any other movements?
I like to make a second attack.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
Ah, my dice rolled under my computer. Hold on a second.
We should have sent the droid in. They apparently don't eat droids.
Am I
I'm
gotten
fairly sure they've eaten a few droids during the Clone Wars.
27.
27 to hit.
It's also spotting
That'll
back up.
All right. So you did
All
a
right.
baseball swing. Are you like coming back?
Yeah, so I need to take 5 off of that. It's 27 though, right?
Yeah. So it'd be 22.
All right,
That's going to hit.
22. Still
Yep.
hits?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So yeah, so the first swing is like boom, and then so like that kind of movement.
Okay.
All right, so
It's a very refined fighting style you have.
16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He's angry.
Right.
I should think so.
So, Ted, does a 29 beat your reflex defense?
This is bullcrap, and you know it does.
Maybe. Aren't you like
My
a...
reflex is a 24.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Is it? Huh.
Seriously? All right. So you've hit it. It turns around and just like slashes at you with its claws. Does 22 damage.
Oof.
Okay.
Oh,
I have 108 hit points to start. So.
Yeah, but it still stings.
what's your threshold?
That's an important question.
Because my threshold's 21. That's why I was scared.
Mine's 32, but I have feats for that.
Oh, it might also be that I have 0 constitution.
My damage threshold box on my sheet here, John, is empty.
Hmm.
The calculation for damage threshold is 10 plus your level plus your constitution modifier plus your class defense bonus.
All right, so
Mine
Okay.
really.
10 plus
Probably
my
way
levels
higher.
to 21 plus my what modifier?
Constitution.
Constitution.
So let's see, 10, 21, 23 plus what?
Your class defense modifier, which I'm pulling up right now.
Okay, so 10 plus
Which,
what?
if you're just doing the quick math and your modifier's already over 22,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You-
So I
you're
think
not
my
like-
damage I think my threshold's like 25.
probably a little higher, but
Okay,
either way.
what's level?
Mhm.
So 21 plus what? Constitution?
Yes. All right. Roll a 20.
Constitution modifier?
Yes, modifier.
Okay.
Ted,
Yeah.
will a 20 hit?
No.
No? Okay. So it turns. First slash hits you. Second slash goes right over your head. You're short of the.
He throws his shoulder off with that one, right? He injures himself. He has to run away.
Dislocates their arm.
Right?
Somehow manages falling on top of the lightsaber.
Okay, so just before we go on and Edna potentially gets herself hurt, what was the rest of the equation for the damage threshold?
It's 10 plus your level plus your constitution modifier plus your class defense bonus if you have one plus species defense bonus if you have one. And you might as a Wookiee.
I was going to say, do we know what those are for the Wookiee, please?
I'm
I have-
looking it up.
I have a class bonus. I don't have a species bonus. So
Okay.
I also think your Wookiee Rage adds a little bit to that. Not 100% sure on that, but if I remember correctly, it should.
It does not.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's just doesn't appear that you get one from being a Wookiee. So yours is probably around. What's your con mod?
0.
0? Okay. So you're on noble, 11 levels up.
Noble and a soldier.
Okay, so yours is probably like 23.
Okay.
Okay. It had not been updated, and it still said 12.
Should be higher than that.
Probably not right. I think mine should be higher anyway, but I'll keep it as is.
Okay, sorry.
for now.
Continue with the attempting to kill us.
No, it's Edna's turn.
Okay. So my bowcaster doesn't count as a laser weapon.
Technically, it fires quarrels, so true.
So it's safe, right?
It's not like I can stop you.
I need you to tell me whether or not it's safe or if I need to go with my other option.
I can't. I'm in a manifold.
It's up to you.
Fine. I'll just go with my ancestral blade.
Okay.
I will run at it, raging, screaming, slicing.
Dicing.
So
Making
stealthy.
And no longer stealthy because it already knows I'm here. I rolled 17.
Okay.
I have a plus 12 attack bonus,
Oh, yeah, you're going to hit.
a plus 4 because I'm raging.
Yeah, you definitely hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for damage with that shiny, shiny Wookiee metal blade.
And that would be.
So- Are either of you working in the cockpit?
I would assume one of us.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably.
if that's where it should be, I'd be probably closer to being there.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming at this point we've patched up the hull, and I'm in the engine bay trying to fix the shields,
27.
or
And I'm
wherever the
setting
shield
up.
generator would be.
Okay.
27 damage.
27. All right. All right, so Udex, as you're doing things, you notice out of the corner of the screen the strange glowing motion of Ted's lightsaber in the distance.
Rear view? Damn it, Ted!
You move the fuzzy dice, you see some crap happening.
Ted, what are you doing out there? Oh, jeez. All right, Scurvy, they need our help. Do we get another roll to do a little bit more mechanics help on the shields?
Sure.
We're being attacked by a giant bug!
All right, in the meantime, Ted, we're back to you.
28.
Yeah, 39, so,
Okay.
or something.
Yep.
I don't know. Over 25.
Ted, we're back to you.
Okay.
You've got this bug that covers, I mean, he's occupying a space about 15 feet across,
Okay.
Big
And-
bug.
and he does not like you.
Okay.
So what are you going to do?
I'd like to keep him at a distance from me this time because he was charging before.
Mm-hmm.
He's not charging this time, correct? He's at a distance
He's still pretty close to you.
within striking distance of my lightsaber, or like I would have to move to him.
Within striking distance.
Oh, okay. Well, since the lightsaber's already in my hand, I will keep it in my hand and I will swing for the fences.
Go for it.
25.
If I remember correctly, that is going to be a hit.
Good. I like that hit. Let's do that again.
Yeah, that's a
Its
hit.
reflex defense is 17.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not over here looking at the sheet.
I've got my phone over here, but I lost it in all the other black things on my desk.
23 total damage.
Damage. Okay. All right. It is starting to show some signs of not feeling terribly well due to all the damage.
And I want to take a second swing at him because, you know,
Why not?
again, I went this
Yeah.
way. I want to go back that way.
Right. Perfectly balanced, as all things.
So rolled a 19 plus my level of. All right, so 30. So that makes 25 to hit. So definitely taking playing whack-a-mole with him.
Oh, yeah.
19.
19 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, yeah, he's starting to look a little worn. While you're there, make a perception check.
But wait, there's more.
I don't know that I like this.
Space Billy Mays here.
19.
19. I did say boulders. So there's a couple more coming up.
You guys got this. We're fixing the ship. We're doing stuff.
Just real quick, I think my damage threshold is actually 30 because there's a note down on the page because I can't add damage threshold onto the sheet.
That's what it was.
Let me fill. So down in the special combat actions, I have 30 HP before taking damage. Is that my damage threshold?
That might also be you have a mini shield generator.
That's what. Yeah, it was your shield generator.
Oh, so I didn't take any damage off that first hit then.
Did you have your shields on?
I assume so. I don't know. We're gonna go with yes.
So now you use the
There's a
shield.
button right about. You have to set it to Wumbo.
Wumble.
Not the reference I was going for, but hey, it checks out.
It's an older code, sir.
It's an older meme, but still checks out.
Wumble.
All right, so got two more of these things that have woken up and decided to join the party. So Edna,
Yeah.
will a 27 be your reflex defense?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Yes.
So one comes barreling up to you, and as it charges up, it takes a bite and does 18 damage.
Rude. Ow.
The good news is half the shields are back on the ship.
Hey!
Macarena.
Most of those repairs was literally just fire extinguisher putting out everything in the shield generator.
Yep. And it has all of its hit points back. All right, and then the other one. The other one. Dad, I love you.
I don't like this.
The other one charges up at you
Okay.
and just smacks you with its one claw, doing due to that horrible number on my die, because I finally got one of these.
Oh no.
Got what, John? What'd you get,
I
John?
got a 20.
Yeah, this guy's
So what was your
44 points of damage.
Oof.
all right, so
It just
that one hurts a little bit.
Where'd it go?
And I'm going to imagine that's in excess of your damage threshold.
Yeah, because whether my damage threshold is 30 or it's 25, either way,
It ain't 40.
it ain't 40.
Yeah.
I like
So
to
you-
imagine me and Udex finally get the ping to probably join the fight as we hear Ted get bunked into the side of the ship from this thing.
Yep.
All you hear is
We just hear Beskar meet Steel and just bing.
So you're going to be taking a -1 penalty to all of your defenses, to attacks, skill, and ability checks.
this is bullcrap.
I think you have the skill Indomitable where you can like go up the combat
do.
track.
I do.
Okay.
So
Right.
when you
Edna,
get second, it's a swift action.
your turn.
Yay. I'm gonna
Hey, I remembered your turn in combat this time.
hurt whichever bug is closest to me.
Okay, go for it. What was that sound?
Nothing. 23 to attack.
23 is definitely going to hit.
Wait, 24 to attack. Sorry.
24, and you're using your blade again?
Yeah.
Okay.
24. Where'd my dice go? 10. 14. 21. 25. 25. 25 damage.
25. All right.
Can I attack twice?
Yes, you can.
What happens if I try to attack twice?
You take a -5 on your attack roll. What?
Well, I rolled a 19.
Okay.
But I get a +4 to attack for raging.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, you should basically always be attacking twice when you're raging.
pretty much.
Yeah.
So that's a 20 to attack. Wait,
That's...
plus my +12 attack bonus
Mhm.
for the weapon.
Yep. So yeah, you're definitely gonna hit.
So then he gets an additional 7. 12. 19.
Okay.
John,
Yeah.
being a relatively intellectual man about the galaxy, how likely it is that I will be able to crawl out of this thing and actually use my rifle as opposed to going in for a fist fight and still not be scanned through a cave?
I mean, how long is your ship? It's colossal, right?
Yeah.
So you're probably at least 150, 200 yards inside of this cave, and it's solid rock. So you've got a pretty good chance of not being detected.
All right, I'll chance it.
No,
All
you
right,
wouldn't.
Scurvy. Move out of the way. Peel away this Band-Aid.
That's welded on. You're not peeling away anything.
The weld's still
Open
setting.
the window.
That window's not supposed to be there.
Okay.
You want us to roll some initiative to join the fight?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Cool.
23.
Probably going last. 17.
You're not going last.
Yeah.
You're
Did
just
I
in front of Edna.
Out of
Okay.
curiosity, how far away are our intrepid heroes from the ship?
We were only a couple hundred yards in,
Yeah.
Long range. Sounds great.
and so we found death pretty quickly.
And low light conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I ignore all of that. Sniper tree. Sniper tree.
All right. So starting new round of combat, we're going to start with Ted.
Hi, how's it going?
So you've got the one that you severely hurt and the one that just came up and, mollywopped you into the wall.
Yeah. So the one that severely hurt, I'm saying screw it. I'm getting out a big gun and I'm shooting him.
Okay.
So, because if we're far enough into the cave where Udex can use his sniper, I should be able to use my blaster.
Okay.
That's the level of logic I'm going to use on this.
Do you take penalties?
Does that make
does
does that make sense to you?
Makes sense to me. What was that, Udex?
Do you take penalties for using a ranged weapon in melee?
I do. Yeah,
Or you don't? Or you just don't
I'm
care?
pretty sure I do
You have point blank.
because I have point blank. So,
Oh, yeah. Then you don't care.
Yeah.
Got it.
You're fine.
so I want to use the swift action of Indomitable so I can move back up the tree and regain my points.
Awesome sauce.
Okay.
And your moves, so you get to attack.
Yes. And we're gonna pull out the heavy blaster. I probably can't, I can't engage another feat, right? I can only use Indomitable, not something else. Correct?
Well, what else would you want to use?
Point blank shot.
That's automatic.
That's always there.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind then.
Yep.
All right. Oh,
Level
Yeah.
20. What?
yes, it is.
That was either a celebratory laugh or I'm losing my mind because you rolled a 1. So
No, that would have been crying. It was. I already put on my thing tonight that we're about to meet Gatherer Debt. So that's a 31 in total.
All right. So roll
20
your
plus
damage.
11. What's
Roll
that?
your damage and double it.
Yep. Let's see. I need a 3d10. I need my pin die.
Oh, that poor guy. All ones. All ones.
No.
No? No?
No.
No?
That's a 26. So that's a
Okay.
52.
All right. So that puts him at a negative 30 hit points, give or take.
Good. You deserved it.
Saw them in half.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Ticked
All
me
right.
off by sending me, his buddy ticked me off sending me across the room.
All right. Speaking of him, it's his turn.
Of course it is.
I need to stop putting things down. Oh, let's see here.
That's the easiest way to lose something is putting it down directly in front of you.
Cell phone, keys, guitar picks, whatever.
Children. What?
Children?
Child.
Yeah.
It applies.
Don't move. They're gone.
Yup.
Yep. All right. So, Ted, the other one that was close by you gets a 29 to just wail on you with his claw.
Of course he does. Yeah, it hits.
Okay. And that's going to be another 22 points of damage.
Of course it is.
You doing
Not
okay there, buddy?
threshold, so you're still fine.
Yeah, it's well, that one's below the threshold. Let's see. Yeah, I got points left.
I got hit points left. Hardest fight we've had in a while.
And then another 29
Oof.
to hit.
He's hitting me again?
Mm-hmm.
How dare he attack twice in one turn?
How dare you use our mechanics against us?
How dare.
What's that?
What's the damage?
23.
Okay.
You're fine.
So I'm gonna need you guys to attack him, or I'm not going to be here much longer.
I rolled like a 25 on initiative, so I should be here any minute now. But.
You are up next, Udex.
Cool. How
What's up, Nick?
much movement do I have before I can poke a rifle barrel out the door and shoot at him?
You are just now to that point.
So I do have to move. I can't just aim.
Oh, no, you can aim. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shoot
I'm
him!
going to
Shoot him!
aim.
Hurt him! Hurt
I'm
him!
going to shoot the one that's got 2 claws in Farmer Ted's clone organs.
Are those just called Clorgans then?
Organs. Where's my cheat sheet? What's the range on this? Is this long range or short range or medium range?
Probably medium.
Cool. 25 to hit.
That's definitely going to hit. Were you aiming at any particular part of the body?
Let's go with
Shoot him in his wiener.
let's go with his medulla oblongata.
All right.
That's why my mama says they're unhappy.
Back to playing when I was a teenager. Shoot him in the wiener. Medulla oblongata.
18 damage.
18 damage?
Yeah.
I do have a very important question after that, though.
Yes.
Can I load a med pack into my bowcaster and just shoot him with it?
It does look like that.
Why not?
Does it
Just
Well,
slingshotting a
after-
first aid kit
after
does
it
not
kills
heal
me.
someone.
Does it-
After it kills me, it
20 hit?
slowly starts resurrecting me.
Yeah, don't miss. Does it
Oh.
20 hit?
A 20 will also hit, yes.
Cool.
It's not like Baldur's Gate 3. You cannot throw a healing potion at the ground to do a mass heal.
At best, we're dealing with Republic Commando where you run up with the...
Julian Clorgans are a delicacy.
26 more on that one.
26?
Yeah, another headshot, 26 more damage.
Welcome to the show, Bingus.
He says that Julian Clorgans are a delicacy on some outer rim planets.
I'm going to work that in later.
Oh boy.
I bet you are.
I mean, I've had characters before that decided that fellow player characters that died made really good jerky, so why not?
Yeah. Anyway.
I then fed it to the paladin.
All right, so that was... You aimed, 2 attacks. Anything left for you, Udex?
No, that's a full turn. How's that one looking? Is it dead yet?
You have definitely messed him up. There is a large chunk of his skull missing right above his eye, and it's like oozing down, kind of obscuring his vision on one side.
Dude, gross. Family show. All right. You asked. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm going with the Star Wars level of violence I can describe here. All right. So, Edna. Oh, man.
Oh,
Shoot
boy.
him, shoot him, hurt him, hurt him.
Kill the lawyer.
If I remember right, 23 still hits, correct?
Barely.
Barely? Okay. 23 damage.
No.
As it's trying to actually pin you to the floor.
Rude.
However, he doesn't succeed. Scurvy, welcome to the fight, buddy.
Hi, hello.
How are you?
I like to imagine I get to like the end of the ramp just as Farmer Ted like bunks to the ground.
Pretty close.
Like,
yeah.
Rocket.
Okay, go for it.
Ah, so close. It was a 19 plus a bunch. Hang on. I gotta get back to the thing. Where are you?
Math.
19 plus. That's a 31. Math. So 31 to hit.
That's definitely going to hit. What are you shooting at it? A rocket launcher?
Yeah, my wrist rocket.
Okay. Does that have splash damage?
Womp womp.
Oh, Jesus.
It doesn't say that.
Oh. Go ahead. Roll damage. I'll look it up.
I don't. 18.
I'm dead. I'm so dead.
You'll be fine.
Sorry, 19 damage.
Okay. 19 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That was just a regular anti-personnel rocket, right?
I mean, it's a super battle droid wrist rocket. I don't know what that counts as.
66. 1 meter radius.
But it's 3d8. So,
What was your total?
19 damage.
19 damage. Okay.
And I was aiming at the one. There's only one of them left, right?
No, there's two.
Uh-oh. I was aiming at the one going after Edna.
Oh, well, that's okay.
I see Farmer Ted thunk to the ground in front of me. I'm like, you got this.
He's made of metal. He's fine.
Meanwhile, I'm over there looking like this.
Yeah, a little bit. You're fine.
All right. Real quick, what was your attack roll again? Scurvy?
It was a 31 with 19 damage.
Okay. Conveniently, these things are 3 squares wide, 3 squares wide, and your rocket only has a 1 square radius, so it doesn't hit Edna.
Thank you.
But it's your turn.
Most
Wait,
importantly, it didn't hit Farmer Ted.
I was going to take a second attack, and this time,
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
wrist rocket went to go help Edna, and this time I'm using the War Machine Gatling gun. What's it called? The Z6. So I get a -5 to this one.
Okay.
It's
Still
probably
helping it.
not fantastic. 17?
17?
It was a low roll. -5 as well, so it was just a 17.
Yeah, that's actually going to hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Sweet baby
fantastic.
Jesus, hit him more, hit him hard.
Success.
What if I don't want to
17 damage. It's double 17s, I guess.
Another
17 damage.
All right. It is also looking very worn down.
So is it still the one that's trying to pin me?
Yes.
Okay.
Conveniently, it's also your turn.
I'm going to slice at it again.
Going to make Julianne Clorgans.
Isopod guts. Oh boy.
Nick, thank you so much for tuning in. I love it when you give me ideas.
Alright,
They're like the pill bugs from Emperor's New Groove.
Mm,
So I rolled a 9.
okay.
But I have a plus 4 to attack and a plus 12 attack bonus for this weapon, so it's okay.
So what's the total?
Numbers.
Do you need me to take off my shoes so we can add it up?
No, I can work through those nasty things. So that would be a 13 plus 12, so 25.
Yeah, definitely going to hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Math.
Yeah, I'm going to make you do math.
10. 15 plus 7.
Clorgans are back on the menu, boy.
22.
Teriyaki fried Clorgans.
Sounds like a new Panda Express recipe. And then I would like to slice at it again because it's making me mad.
Okay.
Which is a 20.
What the heck?
Another nat 20. This is
Yeah.
a good session. This is great.
Kill it.
Okay,
Dead.
so that's my rolled nat 20 plus the 16 attack bonus.
Yeah. Just remember to double your damage.
Okie dokie. And 8,
And it's going to be Ted's turn
10,
next.
20, 34, 34.
Okay. So,
Is it dead? Is
for
it
the
dead?
angles and cuts.
Well, I don't know. How did I have... Well,
I mean, was it like a wide cut? Were you doing the baseball bat thing? Were you coming down on its head? What were you doing? It's important.
I know, because now I'm thinking that there's going to be guts all over me.
I mean, it had like a hole in its skull if you aim for that.
So it's a... My ancestral blade is a curved blade.
Curved swords.
So I'm going to say...
Wookiee with a katana.
Right?
Basically.
So did I have me, like, backed up against the wall?
Yeah.
So it would have been, like, a /forward/
Okay.
sort of.
So, first slash goes across, opens up its chest. The second one comes across, goes like right behind where its head attaches, and severs that.
Yahoo!
All right. Ted.
Dead bug.
Yes, dead bug. Ted, how you doing over there?
Scared.
Okay.
Are there more bugs?
There is still the one. Yes.
God bless it.
The one that was jacking you up earlier. Yes.
Okay.
So what are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to take a med pack because I need the hit points very, very badly.
Nah, you can do this. It's almost dead. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
No.
It's probably
I'm not
almost
taking
dead.
that-
It's a
I'm almost
75%
dead.
chance that this will kill it.
Yeah.
Ted, do you happen to have like battle analysis or anything like that?
do?
I have. Let's see.
Could be a talent.
I have Yes, I do have battle analysis.
All right. So you can make a knowledge roll and figure out how hurt this thing is. If you have
Oh.
knowledge tech.
Well, I do have a knowledge tactic, and I have battle analysis.
I remember to read the
I
rules.
know specifically that you have this because we discussed this in like session 6. And it's never been brought up since.
26.
26. Yeah, it's down to less than half of its hit points.
Wait. I'm still
Which,
confused.
how
There are
much are its hit points?
120 something.
So it's got 60 hit points left on it.
A little less than that, yeah.
You can kill it!
You can do it.
You got this.
And if not, we'll just put you in carbonite until we can bring you back to life. It'll be fine.
We got plenty of carbonite. We'll just throw them out the airlock.
Well,
I am
I
still
have
getting
some
a new
spare parts
character in
you
like
can use
3
if
seconds.
anything.
What?
Well,
I'm getting a
right? You can play Ralph.
I'm getting a new character in like 30 seconds here. I hope you know this.
Yeah, we'll get another clone.
Sounds
They all
like
look
shit.
alike.
Farmer Debt's coming to town.
I've
we
got
just put them in
cybernetic
the
surgery.
Mando armor
Alright.
again, and it's like nothing happened.
What'd you get?
Well, it's not a nat 20, but
Is
it's
it
not a 1.
Okay.
Did you roll a 4?
It's,
Did you get Wheatoned?
I got a 19
That's not
Okay.
bad.
plus 11, so 30. I was just ticked because I was that close to being able to get double on a crit damage.
You can
So-
attack again. You probably got it.
Okay, so yeah, we're going Z6 on him.
Okay.
And that is a 3d10
Okay.
plus 1, it says. 24 damage,
24. Okay.
and I am going to shoot twice.
Double tap.
Yeah, always double tap.
Well, who wouldn't? 28 on the second, so 23 to hit.
Okay. That'll connect. As you're just like mowing it down. Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Predator. Yeah.
30.
30. Where were you aiming on this thing?
Face.
Face. It doesn't have one anymore.
Yeah.
Good. Stupid, dumb, stupid bug.
You are now covered in blood guts, though.
You've gone
Okay.
circuit peppers.
Good vibes only.
Well, because I was debating if I could use the Vibra Axe as a giant bug swatter. You know, the tennis racket electric ones?
You can use everything as a plug swatter if the bug's big enough.
That's
Yeah.
true.
All right. So you have managed to clear the cave.
Yay!
I'm going home.
Edna's fur is
For me,
caked in blood guts. Ted
I'm
is-
gonna go up to Ted and look you up and down. Just, I am scanning several cracked ribs, 2 broken bones, and a lot of bleeding. You
And
should
a
probably fix that,
partridge.
and I'm gonna go back to the ship without helping.
Yeah, there we go. All right, well, enough screwing around. We don't have the jacuzzi this time, so back to the ship.
Edna just goes over and picks Ted up and carries him.
And all you hear on the way there is.
And she's just
I
like
forgot to mention the punctured lung.
as she's just fireman carrying him, she's just reaching up and like patting his butt very gently with these. Gonna be okay. We're gonna take care of you, little guy.
My Clorgan's hurt.
Okay, little guy.
Like, orchid.
All right. Well, if we are done messing around,
Oh,
I'm gonna take a small break and check on the tiny human.
okay.
Also, let
Back to repairs. Like something happened.
We're going to go through. They've mostly been completed.
all right. How much time has passed, and have the Watchmen seen anything fly by?
There have been a few TIE fighter patrols, standard grid pattern. They didn't come back. But it's kind of hard to see too much because, you're in a cavern. Or not cavern, canyon, right? Well, your ship's in a cavern, but it's inside of the canyon. Words are hard.
Do these people have names, or we just assigned them nicknames?
Who are the mud jumpers?
Yeah, 'cause the
There was,
moment you said Watchmen, I'm just like, oh yeah, it's a Rorschach and the comedian come back.
I love that book. Yeah, so they're just.
Wait, I can hear the TIE fighters.
I mean,
Sorry, someone had a plane going on.
it was me.
Oh, I got a plane going over me right now as well.
We're not that close together. Anyway. Oh, yeah, they appear to have moved on. If they're following standard search patterns, they won't be back this way for a couple hours.
Cool. Well, Is it nightfall? We could try to make a run for it.
Yeah. Yeah, after your excursion and dragging it back to the ship, it's dark.
Do we have a back to tank?
You're not going to believe this. No, we don't.
We need to get one.
It's in the other
Steal
ship.
the other one. Yeah,
So is
and
my
it is,
speeder. This one's set up for hauling cargo and mud jumpers, and I just got the seat where I want it. So,
I still think we should have a back to tank in this ship too.
fine.
Off the back of the tank in your other pants.
Pretty much.
I'm sure we
Oh,
have.
there's water in my suit, but it's not back to.
It's blood. But
well, at least mostly blood.
And there's some urine.
just gonna level with you guys. Definitely peed.
Definitely beat.
Definitely peed my pants. All right. Well, great success all around. Let's fly out under the cover of darkness to our next spot and deliver these warheads.
Okay.
You also heard great success.
Is that a tank in your pants? Or well, never mind.
Yeah.
At some point, Scurvy hands over like a med kit to Farmer Ted, but it's Scurvy's personal one, so they're all like metal band-aids.
Very, very helpful, Scurvy, as per usual.
Here, allow me to weld them onto you.
Or are these the self-welding ones?
Some do have like thermite around the edges to weld onto you.
So, do I need to take a med pack after the battle, or do my hit points come back automatically?
You're probably going to need a med pack.
Or 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
we
I'm definitely
definitely
taking a med pack then.
We definitely
All
have.
right, I'll make a note.
So you're making a run to make your delivery at this point.
Yep.
I'm going to program in a whole new ship for the transponder.
Okay. Go ahead and roll computer use for me.
Do I need to come up with a new name? Probably not.
We were the Manon calling.
Yep.
That's oh god, math.
Math.
31.
Math is
31?
hard.
Okay. It's successful.
It takes a second.
He's designed for
Kirby
combat.
has the supercomputer. Ben does not.
All right. All right. So yeah, you're successful at that. Udex, go ahead and make a pilot check to get out of the canyon.
Yeah. Let's see here. Carry the 136.
All right. You got no problem getting out.
Of course not. I'm great at stuff.
Our temporary ship name is the Banana Man.
The Banana Man.
The
Mm,
Banana.
All right.
Doo, 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 doo.
Phenomena?
Man.
Oh, Edna, since you're back,
Yes.
I'm gonna make a computer use check for me, please.
Give me 1 second to put the cushion down on my chair.
Okay.
Computer use.
Mm-hmm. Use computer. I'm sorry.
Still same thing. 14.
14?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not great.
Mhm.
We probably won't die.
All right. So you don't detect any TIE fighters nearby.
That doesn't mean that they're
Great.
not.
I don't like that. Not
Scurvy
there
Scout.
are none. It's just you don't detect them.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
That means they probably won't detect us.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
Not
that's the Hat Man, not the Banana Man.
Let's try to find a normal. I mean, I guess the blockade probably locks down any source trouble well. So we'll just fly low, fly fast. And run and get out of there.
Okay.
Sweet children.
Alrighty.
It's the same thought.
All right. So you are heading to your scheduled drop point.
Ew.
Right? Okay.
Excuse me again. I make tissues.
All right, and you actually managed to make it there. You kind of go back and forth, take some indirect routes, so it's not a straight line necessarily, but that's largely because you're in canyons, and arrive at your destination.
Or are we in caverns?
Trying to get the camera to work.
No,
There it goes.
not a camera, a canyon.
Potatoes?
Yeah.
Boil 'em
Oh,
up, mash them, stick them in a stew.
I'm hungry.
Ugh. My allergies hate me.
All right. And when you arrive at this destination, it looks like agricultural setting, but the buildings have obviously been configured for non-farming use.
What's that mean?
It sort of looks like the farm that you had set up back on Dantooine.
There we go.
Front.
This ain't no real farm.
Yes, the fake farmer would know that.
It's populated entirely by Twi'leks,
Did some real farming for a little bit.
some of whom look slightly nervous to see a ship landing so close to them.
We come in peace. As
Those pieces have been put back together, but
Cool. Well, let's meet up with who we're meeting up with and offload a big old pile of whatever we got here. Space uranium.
Mm-hmm.
weapons grade plutonium.
I have, while we were traveling here, I've made a very poorly fashioned name tag that just says UPS, Universal Postal Service.
Okay.
Clearly affixed with a slight weld, some JB weld, and a sticker.
And to disguise my identity, I have changed the designator from scurvy to IIM80. IIM80.
Aye, matey.
Okay. I was thinking way too hard about that. I'm sorry.
Which is now also disguised.
I saw the smoke coming out, and I'm like, I should just say it.
Yeah,
We've
I'm not.
disguised the ship as a Penske truck.
I am 80. I don't get it.
IIM80.
Oh, got it. Okay, got it.
There it is.
Yeah.
Hang on, the character and the person are a little. The lines are crossing here.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm with it now. I got it.
All right.
I'm cool.
So there is one Twi'lek approaching the ship.
What's wrong with you?
We don't have time to get into that.
That's a fair point.
One Twi'lek.
Yeah,
Approaching
close in.
ship.
Kind of looking at you a little anxiously, but not like drawing weapons.
Hello.
I'm pulling a hover cart with some of the cargo off the ship with a data pad. Just sign here.
Got your delivery right here. A whole bunch of stuff.
It looks like you ran into some friendly fire. Because I can't imagine anybody be shooting at you because you were the enemy.
Why is that?
Well, but also, I'm not going to ask why you have the scorch marks. It's none of my business.
They're
Cargo goes in
decorative.
Ran out of paint. All right, come on.
Stupid, dumb, stupid bugs. That's why.
Yeah, there are bugs there too. But anyway, here's your stuff. Is there anything that you need us to move on to the next couple of locations because we seem to be able to, get in and out of places when it's sometimes a little dodgy.
Or just to return to the sender.
At this point, I have nothing outgoing, but it looks like you're probably going to have to make a quick exit if the flight patterns overhead today have been any indication.
Well, are you going to be safe? Do you want? I mean, we can't really shoot our way out of here. So, can you hide us for a while, or because if we shoot our way out of here, they'll know.
True, but if you stay here,
You have a big tarp we could pull over the.
fine. I can hide you for a while.
Obviously, Penske truck. It's a Penske truck.
Right. Yeah, we can move you into one of the hangars. Just
Cool.
need you to lay low for a while.
We will lay low for a while. We are in no epic hurry. I think we're good to go and safe. Speaking of, do you happen to have a jacuzzi full of Bacta for our clone friend? Some of his organs are out of whack.
No, unfortunately, we don't have a jacuzzi, but we do have a Bacta tank. I suppose, given the service you rendered here, we can let you make use of.
Hooray!
It is worth several megatons of industrial farming equipment.
Hey, we're on a farm. They need to do some farming.
We need to clear away some of the rocks so that we can expand the farm.
Exactly.
We
As we look around and there's no rocks for 50 miles, like, yeah, rocks.
It's just a plateau.
Rocks. Yes, rocks.
Yeah. So, your speed and what passes for discretion is appreciated.
were discreet.
Yeah. How did you expect us to get past a huge Imperial blockade in a blockade runner other than to run?
Honestly, I'm surprised that you ran toward the planet. Most people would run the other way.
Yeah, but we aren't, baby rancors. We have a reputation to uphold. This is the Manon calling, the most dangerous CR90 in the galaxy, and we've got, places to be, people to see, and stuff to mess up.
Yeah, what he said.
Most of the time, the mess up is our own hull, but
Why? It buffed right out, scurvy. And if it didn't, it's your fault.
I do not have a buff wheel attached to me. I
Yeah,
cannot.
but we can fix that.
Obviously, the plunger took out all the dents. It's fine.
Exactly.
It's not even like a fancy space plunger. It just straight up is like a small, like the plunger you'd use for the sink.
And this argument is brought to you by our sponsor, Monkey Cult. As Edmund opens a thermos in the back and listens to Scurvy and Udex argue.
For the 8 millionth time.
Monkey Cult coffee. Caffeinate your bad decisions.
Back in my smuggling days, take care of old Bessie at the farm was code for glass the whole damn planet.
Right.
I mean, with the amount we're carrying, we could at least do half the planet.
Yeah. All right.
Quarter.
So as you're tucking the ship away and Ted is stripping down to his skivvies to get into the back to tank, there is a planet-wide alert that goes out.
Does he have to put on the ugly one? The Luke Skywalker does?
He can wear the pants
Back to diaper.
I was going to say, does he have to wear the back to diaper?
What's the planet-wide alert say?
It's basically just an image of wanted and a picture of your ship.
That could be any CR90.
Never seen that shit before in my life.
With the Manon Callings transponder code.
That
But we're the Banana Man now.
We've seen those before. We can just swap it out, right?
Yeah.
That's fine.
So
I'm gonna take, while we're laying low, I'm gonna weld on some completely useless wings, just so it doesn't look the same anymore.
So remind me, where are the rest of your ships?
So we had like 3 deliveries to make, so we sent the rest of them to do the other delivery, and we decided to do this delivery because that one was to a place we knew, and this was a new place, and we wanted to make some new friends.
Okay.
So speaking of, while we're spending the night here, we should make some new friends with these guys and be like, hey, if you ever need to haul some stuff or you ever are part of pulling off an op, like give us a call.
Yeah.
We're willing to collab.
We should
Okay.
share some of our bug meat with them because we got a lot of bug steaks.
You kept the
All right,
bug.
No,
Well,
I just said we could.
The Twi'lek in charge is asking what your names are.
Bob.
I gesture to my IIM80 name tag.
My name is Gobi. Gobi Glee.
I feel like I've heard of this guy.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
What would the role be to see if we've heard
Yes,
of
I have. I know who it is.
galactic lore? Okay, maybe not.
I know who it is.
I have
Does
With
Tim know or does
Wars.
Nick? Because those are different things.
Yeah, Sam knows.
I think they'll both know.
Udex got a 9, so Udex is like, yeah, I don't know. It sounds like a car.
Do I need to roll
With-
so I know who it is, or can I just tell you who it is?
Roll for it. Make an intelligence roll.
with
Because I know this.
Come on,
Nick.
he's
with the Clone Wars level knowledge with Scurvy now.
knowledge. Yeah, I can roll for knowledge.
Okay.
Oh, that's a darn good thing. I rolled for knowledge too. Okay, so it's 20. That's a 30 for knowledge.
Okay.
Wow.
That
Because
I rolled a 26 for knowledge if that is a thing that I'm allowed to do.
knowledge tactics, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And a 21 for Galactic Lore.
21 for Galactic Lord? Okay.
Being a noble is helpful sometimes.
So can I say who it is? It's like, can I have?
Good. In character. Go ahead.
Hey guys, this is Harris and Dula's uncle.
Who's that?
Cham Sandula's father. The Gobi Glee is her uncle.
So, John, what's the DC 5 on Ryloth Revolutionaries? Because I rolled a 7, so I might not know any of this.
Yeah, it'd be at least 10.
Okay, I don't know who any of these people are, but they seem great.
The name Syndulla definitely pings in Scurvy's brain.
Well,
Mhm.
Cham Sandula is the head of the rebellion on Ryloth, and he is a well-known warrior, and Gobi is his brother-in-law, basically, and yeah, was fought beside Cham for years.
Okay,
Mm.
so this is like
It's a big deal.
For Rebel South. All right, well then we should be very polite and see if they got any ops they want us to pull while we're here. What are they
Bring
planning?
us
All these
our
explosives?
finest mead.
Oh,
Because if he needs to break a blockade, we probably can't break a blockade. But if we want to do a long-running thing and we set up like we get chased off the planet, we call in our reinforcements, and we blow up some Star Destroyers, we ship them up like all these explosives in a supply thing, like we could blow up some Star Destroyers.
I'm sure we can figure something out. I don't know if you noticed we have a little bit of an occupation issue going on up there right now, kind of blockading off supplies. And
We may have noticed it a little
yeah,
bit.
explains
Yeah,
the
you noticed it in the paint we got on the stupid ship.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of paint, do you have any?
Also, why do you smell like Gutker entrails?
That's just him. That's mostly his entrails, honestly.
Oh,
Actually, that's mostly Edna.
okay. All right, very good. Yeah, we're going to need some help eventually, but we'll coordinate higher up. Honestly, right now the challenge is going to be getting you guys out of here safely.
Cool.
Unless you want to.
Probably not exactly our style.
Fair enough.
But we are perfectly willing to get joined up, have some fun. Go
Okay.
around the world, find interesting Imperials, and kill them.
what he
And
said.
on that note, I'm going to wrap it up for tonight.
All right, I think meeting Gobi Glee is a good way to end this and having a way to set up. All right, very cool.
Success.
There we go.
Alive.
Great success.
Great
Mostly
success.
alive.
We're gonna die. We're still gonna die. We're still gonna die.
But we're
We're
not
not
yet.
Okay,
yet. and
John,
not
I
going
was-
to. Very
the
different.
reason I was so worried, I was within 12 hit points of death.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I think I need to take a med pack now.
Yeah, you were fine.
I mean, if you failed your rolls, probably, because its turn was next. I think.
Yeah, it was. That's why I was worried about it.
It could have been worse.
Yeah, there's always room for worse.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
thing is, if you
Worse
stopped to heal, it would have whacked you again anyway.
That's
Yeah, but I
true.
would have had hit points to give up.
Yeah,
Not that
depends on how
many.
much- can
But
you
only
heal
like
your points in a turn. Yeah.
you would have only gotten
Yeah,
like
but
5 hit points back.
Yeah, you were getting hit
What?
for like 20 apiece.
Well, that's bullcrap. All right. Well,
yeah.
guys, make sure you turn in for us next month when so the second Monday of every month is when we air our Star Wars RPG. We hope you're enjoying the show. We love doing this. It's been a lot of fun for us. And yeah, so whether we're live or we have to pre-record it, you'll always be able to catch us on the second Monday of every month. That's the plan. Anyway, I say always catch us, but you know, life happens and things happen. But you know, but our intention is the second Monday of every month at 7 p.m. Eastern for you guys to be able to come watch us, have some fun. We used to do this at 6:30, but because of work schedules and things, we're going to bump it back to a 7 o'clock start so that everybody can appear, play, and have some fun.
And maybe
And
actually get Zap back now that he's
yeah,
maybe.
that's the hope. That's the hope. Maybe he'll
Even
come out of
Zap shows
hibernation.
up to save us.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Just
It's gonna
shows
be
up
like,
with the
what level
fleet.
are we? 6?
Man's
suddenly
like 12
comes out of
levels
hibernation. He's like, what did I miss?
Fair bit.
So, and again, just as I flashed it up on the screen a couple times, but please remember to sign up so you have an opportunity to win this movie. We're giving away 5 copies of it on June 28th. That is a physical media copy. The Blu-ray it's a 4K HD, so it's better than the Blu-ray. And there's also a digital copy there for you to enjoy, or you can have a digital copy of this called The Shadowland. And yeah, so each of those movies were something that we'll be giving away on June 28th at 5 p.m. Eastern. So make sure that you go to fsfpodcast.com/contact and sign up. And yeah, if you don't win this time, our next giveaway, which we have a couple really cool ones coming from Paramount Motion Pictures. I can't say what they are just yet because we haven't got the approval email, but they are in the works. We've been told we're going to get them. When that happens, you're going to want to win them. So please sign up now, because if you don't win these, you have opportunity to win the really cool ones that are coming. So anyway, with that being said, that's the end of the show.
Well,
Thanks, everybody.
John has something.
And tomorrow's episode of Growing Up Skywalker apparently involves tears, from what I've read.
Oh my god!
Oh,
you
that's-
would not believe it.
I'm gonna go watch those episodes tonight so I can listen to that first thing in the morning and just emotionally.
I don't need to watch it. I already know where they're at, and I teared up just reading the description.
Yeah,
So-
just the picture is enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
All
the
I need
top
to do is see that.
episode
I
so
just need to
far.
see that picture of Kanan and his blue eyes again, and that's it. That's all I need.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
Yes. Yeah. Even Scurvy knows where we're at now. He's like, ah.
Yeah, I'm a little behind. I'm a little bit behind, but the moment you said blue eyes, I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna be okay.
it's a tough one. I've
No, we're not.
watched that show. I watched that show. I don't know how many times now, but every time I get to that episode,
Oh.
I'm okay. I'll be fine.
I'm being emotionally
Just
vindicated again.
All right.
Yep.
We should
And now, on that note, we are going to say goodbye.
Quiet.
So,
Bye.
bye.
Copyright 2024 FSF Podcast. Reference to any specific product or entity mentioned on this podcast does not constitute an endorsement or recommendation by FSF Podcast. The views expressed by guests are their own, and their appearance on the program does not imply an endorsement of them or any entity they represent. If you have any questions about this disclaimer, please contact us via email at info@fsfpopcast.com.